Oh my god, that didn't even record anything. OMG. Hey, this is not an easy video to make. Not an easy video to make. It's one of the ones where, you kind of want to run and hide and you want to ghost out and you just want to ignore the truth. But I'm 100% open and honest with you, and I want to be as transparent with you as possible about my journey. So I'm just going to jump right into, I want to be 100% open and honest with you about my journey. So I just want to jump right into the nitty gritty. I started my journey, since we're talking, total honesty, back in September of 2019 at 266 pounds, and this week I weighed in at 219 pounds. This week alone I gained 2.5 pounds. So currently I am at a total of 47 pounds down. At one point in time I was down 60 pounds. So I have gained back 13 of those 60 pounds, and that has been over the last year that I have gained back that pound. I've pretty much been stuck for a year and slowly gaining. A couple of weeks ago, I said I was going to hit the reset button. I guess I pressed it in, but I didn't press it in right. So I need to do like a whole total reboot, a whole turn it off and turn it back on again. Whatever terminology you want to use, that's what I need. So we're starting fresh. It's July 1st and we're starting fresh. I don't have quit inside of me. I will not give up on myself. I will not give up on this dream of reaching my goal weight. That's a promise I made to myself back in September of 2019, that I will not give up. As hard as the struggle will be, as long as it takes, how many starts and restarts and all of the things that it takes, I will not give up. I will not quit. So it's July 1st. That means it's a blessing. My nose is watering because I'm crying. I get so emotional. Okay. Friday, weigh-in day, July 1st. It's a blessing. It's like, I've got 6 months until the end of the year. What can I do in 6 months? I can do a lot in 6 months. Or I can, have a pity party and, gain a few more pounds back before I get into action. Or I can get out my books, I can get out my papers, I can start doing my habit tracker, I can start tracking all of my habits, my sleep, my water, my exercise, my food, all of the things. I can do that. I can make a commitment to me. I can be the best me possible. That's what I can do. So who doesn't love whenever the first of the month falls in on your weigh-in day? It's like the first of the month. Maybe if it was on a Monday instead of a Friday, it would be better. But Friday, Monday doesn't make any difference to me. I just like that it's the first of the month because it always feels like it kind of wipes the slate clean for the whole entire thing. So it's super duper, pretty awesome. But the last month hasn't been really great for me. I haven't really been concentrating very hard or at all on weight loss. This past week in particular has been extremely carb heavy, lots of sweets and treats and alcohol, and just no real focusing on is this good for my body type situation. It's like I got back from vacation and I was feeling good and I was feeling well rested and motivated, and then all of a sudden I just hit a wall. just came out and hit me. And I went into that vacation depression whenever you get back from a vacation and you don't have another vacation already planned. So you get sad about vacation. And then I just kind of let that snowball into something bigger and something bigger. And then I know that I'm going to have a lot of work stress coming up. So I just thought, avoidance of anything would be better than doing something. Note to self, it's not. That is not the best strategy. If you're thinking about it, avoidance as a strategy, it's not good, because whatever you're trying to avoid, when you're done avoiding it, it's right there, and it might be worse than it was before. Avoidance is not a good strategy. Totally went off on a tangent. Don't know where I was. Talking about July 1st, we're going to do all the things. We are going to really work on something that I identify as one of my key obstacles in my weight loss journey, which is advocating for myself. Here, just watch this clip from earlier in the week. Just a little, deep thought that I'm having on a walk.
I have a bad habit. Actually, I have more than one bad habit, but I have one that is really, really getting on my nerves today, and that is transitioning the blame of what I do onto others and not advocating for myself. So maybe that's two wrapped up into one. I don't know. But ultimately, my choices, they're up to me. I get to choose. I get to decide. I get to live my best life, or I don't. And it's all down to my choices, not what other people do. And it's up to me to take the responsibility to advocate for myself, to speak up and say no, to make the choices that are going to move me in the right direction. Instead, I like to make the choices that are going to move me in the wrong direction and then blame it on others and say they're self-sabotaging me. But they're not. They're just trying to live their life. They're just trying to do the things that bring them joy and feel good to them. It doesn't mean anything about me. My choices do. My choices do. So I'm struggling with this. There are times when my mindset is right and I'm able to say no and advocate for myself. And then there's other times when I'm just so weak and run down and I have no energy and I just can't fight the fight. I can't deal with it. I have no mental headspace for it. And ultimately, whenever I do that, it just drains my energy even more. It just breaks me down even further. It makes me feel worse. Whenever choosing, the things that are best for my future self, best for my goals, best in alignment, they empower me and they motivate me and they make me feel good. It's a vicious cycle. It's a vicious, vicious cycle. And that's why I say weight loss is all about mindset and not necessarily about, calories in, calories out all the time. Because there's a lot of reasons why we don't follow that. There's a lot of reasons. And it's all up in our head. All up in our head. It's all about the mindset. So I need to get in the mindset that I enjoy doing what's good for me. It feels good. And it's worth it. It's worth the fight. It's worth the uncomfortable moments. It's worth saying no. It's worth pushing myself. It's worth doing. It's worth doing.
I'm going to work on that. I'm going to work on how do I fix that. And that's going to be a huge thing. That's something that is, a key habit that I need to fix in order to, not only lose the weight, but also to keep it off. It's key. It's key. I will be reporting in weekly on how I'm doing. Also, at the end of the month, I'm going to have my habit tracker results for you. So stay tuned for all the fun and exciting things that this month is going to bring. It has to be more exciting than June, although the June Steps Challenge was pretty amazing, but I'm going to leave my steps results for the month of June in for my Steps Challenge update video that's coming out later. That's all I have for you guys today. I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, it's going to be an adventure.